Travel back with me, folks. It's late 2016, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, just dropped and underperformed compared to the film that preceded it. There's a shockingly attractive ne'er-do-well in a leather jacket, and he's catching 7 shades of shit merely for pointing out the diminishing returns, however marginal, and extrapolating that given the current annual release schedule, even if the quality is kept exceptionally high to that point, the magic of Star Wars will slowly evaporate. And before you snarkmeisters start, fuck you! Styx didn't own a leather jacket at that time. Not that it isn't damn fetching. In came the barrage of bullshit. Fuck you, Razor, you're just being a contrarian. Oh my god, Razor's lost it! Unsubscribe. J.J. Abrams is a tender lover. Absorbing the acrimony, attuned to the fact that I'd gone on record with a prediction all the available data suggested absolutely would occur, I uttered the immortal words, "You will beg for George Lucas before the end," and I waited. And then The Last Jedi happened. Fuck you, I was right! Fuck you, I was right! Fuck you, I was right! Fuck! Oh, you fanboys are so impossible to please. When the first movie was a weak-ass remake of A New Hope, you whined about the lack of originality. But now you're whining because The Last Jedi is something different? Fucking I must have missed the meeting where a glorified fucking highlight reel of the first 3 films constitutes something different. What is The Last Jedi, you ask? Strap in, fuckies, we're going in dry. Imagine if in Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader killed Emperor Palpatine in the second fucking act, then Ben Kenobi died at the end for no fucking reason. Not of any mortal injury, he just straight up disapparated into a pile of Martha Stewart linen on the craggy cliffs of Mount St. Plot device. Sounds pretty shit already, don't it? Now, throw in a bunch of new characters you don't give the faintest fuck about, 17 shitloads of CGI Beanie Babies, and draw that dog shit out till it's damn near 3 ass-fucking hours long. That record-breaking Friday to Friday box office bombing run beginning to come into focus for you yet? And hey, anyone remember when it was hinted with the subtlety of a cyclone in Return of the Jedi that Leia was gonna be the last Jedi? 'Cause evidently Disney goddamn don't.
You have a power I don't understand and could never have.
You're wrong, Leia. You have that power too. In time, you'll learn to use it as I have.
But hey, at least absent formal training of any description, she can still sick her Sailor Moon space magic on the vacuum of the eternal void to hover fuck on back to the hangar to avoid a plot device-related demise. Why? Because I think 2 films into this fucking series, it's time to admit out loud, the only qualifications to be a fully trained Jedi anymore are a round face and a fucking vagina. An increasingly round face, might I add. Ray, sweetie, that head gets any more spherical, we're gonna have to do a Death Star run on your dome in the 3rd fucking film. What are they paying you in, calzones and cookie dough? And are we still pretending Kylo Ren is an honest-to-God character? Dude killed his dad, literally, to prove he was evil. That's it! Motherfucker has the same character motivations as Skeletor. Suddenly critics think he's on par with Mr. Mustache from There Will Be Blood.
I don't like to feel good. I like to feel evil. Oh.
Between transgalactic staring contests he has with Moonface fucking Ray over there on Skullbong Island and the semi-frequent gelding sessions at the hands of his master, by the time Kylo pulls a face turn and shanks the shit out of Darth Sidious, I defy you to give a fuck. And at the Leaning Tower of Intellect on Twitter the other day that swore up, down, and sideways the scene where Luke slurps space jizz from a tri-tittied blue milk monster, quote, makes actual sense in context. Where the pipin' fresh fuck did you learn how to lie? Because right now, Todd Howard is lime green with envy. Are there things I dig about it? Mildly. Hey, it only took 8 Star Wars films to find a color other than brown, white, or green, so kudos on that one. I mean, the splashes of blood red are a sight to behold, even if all too often the actual CGI looks like a video game cutscene. I think I'd prefer cotton balls suspended on silly string to those shitty Beast Wars boulders Rey elevates with her fallopian force powers. And hey, the poster's neat. Sure, the protagonist holding a lightsaber aloft to light Luke's invisible crack pipe isn't exactly a wellspring of originality, but compared to the Adobe dog shit that was the Force Awakens poster, it's the Sistine fucking ceiling, my friends. And can we just stop debating and outright admit Mark Hamill hates these fucking films already? I mean, sure, some of those early clips of him, bashing The Force Awakens, they were somewhat selectively edited. Sure, you can read it both ways. Maybe Mark was just being playful with the press. But now, given the glassy-eyed stares he's greeted the press with this go-around, the repeated utterances of outright disagreement with the direction of his character, not to mention his recent admission that he only signed on to this new trilogy in 2012, when George Lucas would theoretically still have been directing it, only to have the script flipped on him when Darth Disney rolled into town.
So we signed on, and like I say, I didn't know it was going to be bought by Disney, because this was summer of 2012. Then they announced that Disney had bought Lucasfilm around Halloween, which would have been October 30th.
I think it's all but confirmed fucking fact at this point. Mark Hamill hates this shit.
Yeah, because in Hollywood, remember, kids, it's not important if it's of high quality, only if it makes money. So because The Force Awakens made a lot of money, I can't be. It's not ergo. It's good. And oh my God, I just realized this is all on film.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Did your vision and Ryan's vision, did it coincide with the way that Luke ends up in this film that you thought it would all these years later?
No.
Is there anything that you want us to know going into The Last Jedi? Anything you want to tell the audience or the world about this one in comparison to the other ones?
It's the longest one.
Well, Marky Mark, welcome to the exclusive club of the fucking most of us, pal. The first two were merely pointless, but this new shit could suck the hepatitis off Tommy Lee's crank. But someone better flip a coin, because between Luke turning leering coward and Chewie palling around with product placement, I can't decide who's hating life more. But let's not forget the many ham-fisted social justice messages festoon the fuck throughout. From Lieutenant Tumbler over there giving hashtag resist speeches before plunging her purple-coiffed ass prick first into the patriarchy, to the Black Forest ham-fisted casino planet where they could have scrawled the words rich bitches are bad across the night sky and still been more subtle than Latino Calrissian's honey-glazed hickory smoke performance. I'd say The Last Jedi is a glorified fucking fan film, but that would do a grave disservice to the many exceptional fan films on theforce.net. Like The Force Awakens before it, no matter how faithful the facsimile, when you clone an original, there's inevitable genetic degradation. As such, there's just something profoundly fucking off here. Whether it's the painfully borked proportions of the X-Wing fighters, or the way the Mon Calamari and Celestins all look like they're covered in saran wrap and spunk. I mean, Jesus, even fucked up the way Yoda talks they have. So to those that bash me for making a perfectly reasonable prediction, first in 2015 and twice more in 2016, 6 words for you, sweetheart. Never bet against the razor, bitch. May the God fucking speed be with you.
The lady starstruck, she's nothing but bad luck. The lady starstruck, running after me. The lady starstruck, she's nothing but bad luck. Yeah, I could fly to the moon.
Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right.